Welcome, folks. I'm Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We're continuing on with The Witcher Season 2, Episode 3, What is Lost? Not me.
Ha!
Not my interest in this show.
Oh, shut up! I've been dying to watch the rest of the show. I had to wait for your ass.
Okay, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut-down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. However, if you want to watch the whole thing with us, uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabyKoay, where you can watch the whole show with us, but you will need your own Netflix subscription so you can open up the show in an adjacent window to our reaction, and it's like you're watching it with two of your favorite pals from the internet.
Pachow!
And if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up so that YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. If you're watching this on Patreon already, thanks so much for supporting us here. All right, let's jump into this. Here we go.
Oh. Yes! Get it, Siri! What's he doing?
Checking out his coin collection.
Listen, Geralt of Rivia can train me any day. Because
no,
I want to get good.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
You're helpless. You're beyond help.
No. Patience. Oh.
Siri.
What happened?
She had like a...
Why? What triggered it?
I don't know. Her
You are
powers.
safe here.
She's scared.
Was it the Black Knight again? If he's still haunting you.
Whose turn is it for lunch?
She's hiding things.
Trouble with the pretty princess.
Leave it alone.
Why should I? He made his choice. Cost us a brother.
That wasn't our brother.
He was already
Not
gone.
by the end of it.
Yeah. It's not her fault.
And bitterness won't help us find what killed him.
Oh, I know what killed him.
Leave it alone.
You better not say Siri.
What was he implying?
I think he was implying that it was her fault. Or his fault. Ooh.
Oh, she thinks he's dead.
Yeah.
If we don't control this now, it'll grow beyond even our capabilities. We'll be burying a lot more than 14 mages then.
13.
She's alive? Oh my gosh.
She came back. What? She just...
Lucy, you have some explaining to do.
They're like, okay, you can just go. It's fine.
We know it's dangerous, but this is not the time to be weak. It's the time to be strong. Just like you were at Sodden. You did what you had to do. And I, for one, will always be grateful for your sacrifice.
She was going to tell her that she has no more magic, right? But now she...
There's a lot to
like-
tell her. A
yeah.
lot happened. It's been a month.
I want to do what a witcher does.
Well, your sword's sharp. Hers
I know.
is wooden. Like, come on, dude.
That's not fair. She just started training.
And that honestly,
being a bully.
That honestly wasn't a clean cut.
Oh, where's he taking her? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. That looks scary.
Go on.
It's like American Ninja, but
An American Ninja Warrior.
yeah. But you die. Alright. Ooh!
Oh gosh, how did that happen?
Don't let them see you cry.
That dude's in so much trouble. Why did she try to run the whole thing at once? That was stupid. Like, you ever play Mario? Like, you take it slow.
Now you can rest.
Do we cremate the bodies? Oh.
They're here.
Oh, wolves. Snack time! Have you all never watched Kingdom? Like, eating mutated meat is not a good idea.
They'll become tree wolves.
You survived.
So did you? How divine.
Indeed, darling. Indeed.
What's that look about? Oh, okay. They're just faking it.
Yeah.
Surely the savior of Sodom would know how to heat a pool.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought she was going to test her.
No.
Oh, did she pull a Daenerys? What's her name?
Oh, Amelia Clark.
Yeah.
She's like,
No more nudity.
Falco was quarter elven, just as Yennefer is.
So what are you saying? Yennefer's related to Falca?
Of course not. A historian should know bloodlines better. But history does have a way of repeating itself, doesn't it?
yeah, if you don't learn from it.
I was there when Falca destroyed Mirth and all the mages in it. Her violence etched here forever.
Oh.
Dramatic.
The only certainty on this continent, my boy, is that no one is ever what they see.
I don't trust you. What?
Maybe
Okay.
stop in between this time.
Yeah. Phew. Take a breath. Let's go, baby. Oh, don't. Patience is not her strong suit. It's like,
Well, good thing she's invincible.
balance. Take your time. All right, what's next? Ooh. Oh, yucky. Ooh.
What was the plan there?
I think you're supposed to, like, you know.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Nice try, princess. Admit it. You belong in a castle, not our keep.
She just needs more training, dude.
God damn.
What?
I don't think that dress is low enough.
Oh, what's the hurry, my dear?
What is it with men lurking about this place?
I startled you. So sorry.
Ew.
Oh, he's in her head?
I prefer Hero of Sodom.
Heroes don't go mysteriously missing for a month after battle.
You know, it's telling that you don't understand such complex concepts as prisoners of war.
So, you were in the company of Nilfgaard.
Shh.
That's more like it.
Didn't see that coming, am I right? Nah. Middle of the hallway.
That's true.
Geralt, you need to see this.
Someone's gonna get their ass kicked.
You're panting like a dying mammoth.
Oh, they're all cheering for her now.
Yeah. She won't give up.
Oh, wow. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah. You gotta. There's different levels,
Supposed
right?
to do some capoeira to get
Yeah.
to that. I see. It's like a video game.
Right. Dang. Daddy Geralt just showed up and I was doing this, I'd lose my concentration and fall down.
Jump half the distance.
I'd be like, oh god, no.
Your chin would just eat it on that thing.
Yeah. Oh. Clearly she just finds it motivating. Good for her.
Yeah. Unlike regular people.
Yeah. Or I would have, like, crapped my pants. Oh. Well, does that count as making it? Did you get it? Is he going to be like an Asian parent and yell at her instead of saying, I'm proud of you?
So close.
Damn.
I'd be gift wrapping yet another reason for Stregobor to vilify me.
Then tell them the truth.
What?
You have no magic.
You are not a threat because you have lost your magic.
She knew. Oh.
She would have been able to defend herself otherwise.
I want to be a great fighter.
I've known many who wanted to be great fighters in my time. Do you know where they are now?
Dead.
In cemeteries.
Dang.
She needs to
he's
like
not winning the pep talks.
He needs to put her over his knee and spank. Because she is such a brat.
She is a brat. I know. What do you see? What? What clue? What clue? Oh, is this the tree thing? The heck? Is it here? A seed? Oh.
What?
It's a scarf from her grandma.
What does that mean?
Well, what is in there? Oh, it's stinky.
Well, I don't understand. What happened?
I don't know.
Did I miss something?
You said I couldn't train well yesterday. Not today.
That strange feeling that you get like someone's coming after you. Can you describe it to me?
There's something in the grounds.
When you think about it, what's the first word that comes into your mind?
A pull.
What?
It's like I'm being pulled.
A
Pulled towards what?
Oh, pull.
If you were to follow that feeling, where would it take you?
What?
Whoa, something's there. Uh-oh. What is it? What? Oh, the feeling.
I think we're close.
I'd draw your sword, maybe, Geralt?
Oh, that's creepy.
It's missing a hand.
It's Eskel's Leshy.
Yes. Oh. Oh, the vision. What? What the heck are you?
A yucky ass looking monster.
That's even worse. That's worse.
It's like an ant demon thing.
No, it's like a centipede. Oh, yeah. If only I could fight this well in the game. Damn it. Oh, okay. Spoke too soon. Never mind. Uh-oh.
Yeah, asshole out of there. Ugh.
Yeah. It's where your training skills come in handy, but if you overtrained, maybe you might be cramping right now. I don't know.
Well, if there's any swinging posts, we know she'll get through that just fine, right?
Here we go. Some swinging posts. Nope. Okay. Okay, smart. Hide, yeah. Can it sense you?
Just like look with your whole head out.
Yeah, I know. Ew.
That thing just traverses rocks like nobody's business.
I mean, it's like got so many legs. She's only got 2? Oh. It is nasty. What are you? Is it like it's trying to talk to her?
Oh! How is it still like in one piece? Oh, there we go.
Not anymore. Yeesh. Aw.
That creature did you a solid. That's how you treat it.
I know, right?
You'd be fighting tree lady still if it wasn't for it.
Yeah. But like, what was the creature trying to communicate to her, I wonder?
It did seem like that, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was trying to say
it was almost
something.
like it was going like, I need you to understand something. You know?
That whole scene was a little weird because they went there because of her vision.
Yeah. And he like didn't even give her any, like a sword or anything? I don't know.
Well, not just that. I mean, they went alone for one thing.
Yeah.
His head will be sent to Sintra to make our voices heard. This is what strength looks like.
That's like a pretty nasty way to go, because I doubt she's going to sever the head in one go. Unless she's
I mean,
deceptively strong.
isn't the suspension of disbelief that axe is sharp?
No.
Simply say the
No. What's the cost? I mean, although I guess she's already lost everything, so... He's like, are you gonna do it or what? What?
Why did she do that?
I don't know.
Why save me?
Don't flatter yourself. I'm saving me.
I don't know, I guess because they think she's a spy already, so she's like, fine. I'll just play into it then.
All right.
I don't know. It's definitely an interesting choice.
It's a choice.
It's a choice.
And she made it.
For sure. But she's a character that has always been just kind of very impulsive.
Yeah.
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 So, I mean, it's not entirely out of character for her to just decide to
Do something
wild, crazy and wild. I mean, her ex-boyfriend kind of said that. She's all about flair and, you know, even without her powers, you know, without her magic, she's still, you know, she's a formidable person. So it doesn't really matter. But, you know, I think a lot of the times when you have something that is like very extraordinary, like whether it's extremely good looks or whether it's physical prowess or in this case being a very powerful mage, when you lose that, it's like you lose your identity and you're all like, oh no, what am I without it? But she's clearly so much more.
Right.
But she doesn't realize that, and I don't know how long it's going to take, because I feel almost certain that at some point she's going to accept the offer from that scary witch lady in the woods.
Yeah, I mean,
because she wants that power so much.
Desperate times call for desperate measuring tapes. Wasn't the tree lady... Obviously, they'll probably come back and address this in the next episode, but wasn't the tree lady the entity or the force that was sort of drawing her away with fear and whatnot, right? Then the centipede just came and kind of wrecked that whole thing. Like, was he part of the plan? Like, I'm a little bit confused there.
This is why I think that centipede creature was coming specifically for her with a message, because it was a surprise. It just came out of nowhere, and then the way that it was kind of... It didn't hurt her, but it just seemed to be trying to communicate with her. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Yeah.
But it didn't stab her. It was a little bit odd. I mean, with all his legs and stuff, he could have just went ka-cha and like impaled her against the rocks, but he like stop ho, stop. It's just like, trying to tell you something.
Listen to me. This is important.
And then
yeah.
like Gerald comes and cuts him down.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun with that episode. I mean, I think the underlying theme of like what is lost is something that is really important because, you know, it's something that we can all kind of learn from, right? And that it's important to remember because a lot of the time we spend so much time just trying to hold on to things that have disappeared. And, you know, what Triss was saying is very true. It's like, it's gone. You can't have it back anymore. And then there's a certain level of acceptance that you have to kind of go through in order to get out the other side. But like I said, I don't think that Yennefer is going to just accept the fact that she has no more power, although I'm quite impressed at how long she's managed to hold off on accepting the witch's offer. And who knows, I might be wrong. You know, like we might get to the end of the season and she's realized that she has so much more to offer apart from her magic. But I think I would be lying if I said that I'm okay with her not having magic because I want her to get it back.
Everybody does. The audience does.
Yeah.
And so, but what do you mean you're surprised that she waited that long before?
Well, like that she didn't just accept the offer of getting her magic back.
Would you? I mean, that witch is...
No,
is
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
That witch is full of heebie-jeebies, and so
exactly,
she's trying to figure it out on her own, and like she's giving a good college try to get it back without that witch's offer.
Yeah, because she's kind of giving me Rumpelstiltskin vibes, you know, like, here, let me help you, young lady. By the way, now you owe me your first child, but which in this case she can't have children anyway. But
it's got to give something.
It's got to be something, right? Because nothing comes at a cost.
I thought that maybe the dude she rescued is a sacrifice or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what her plan is exactly there. If she's planning, if she maybe realizes that maybe she hasn't looked in Nilfgaard or with the Nilfgaardians because they're not afraid to use forbidden magic, so maybe they can help her out there. But I don't know if it's just an impulsive move where she's like, okay, if I just create this big distraction, then I can get out without them kind of realizing too quickly, or well, I mean, obviously they realize, but like without them being prepared for it. Okay. Because they thought she was gonna play nice and do the thing that they wanted her to do. Overall, I just really like the different themes that are coming up in the story. I think it's interesting now that the elves have joined forces with Nilfgaard because they can be potential strong enemy now. And it's kind of like reflecting a lot of things, right? Like even things that are going on in our reality right now, where a lot of people have negative feelings towards refugees and stuff like that. But if someone was like, hey, I'll give you a home, and by the way, you can help me with my army or whatever, then it's no surprise that people who feel marginalized and, you know, looked down upon and who live in poverty and fear for all their lives, it's no wonder that they're like, cool, yeah, if you just give us a place to call home, then we'll help you guys out and we'll side with you. Right. You know, because that's all they want. It just makes me sad that, you know, the elves in this world are marginalized in that way and treated so badly when they were the ones that gave humans magic in the first place. Right. If I'm to understand the lore correctly.
When Ciri was going through the training situation, I thought the outcome of that whole scene was going to be completely different, at least with regards to Gerald's reaction, because I thought he was going to come and get, you know, pissed off that any one of his comrades were basically allowing this to happen, when it's like he's very protective of her. Yeah. And the end result was quite different than what I anticipated. I didn't think he was going to be just, you know, chill staffo about it. I thought it was going to be like, yo, why would you allow this to happen? She's not ready. Like, can't you see that I care about her? Blah, blah, blah. But instead it was this thing where he saw her land on the platform but fall off, and it's like, oh, you almost made it. Yeah. And that is the kind of response I would expect when she fell off the platform. It's not like, I mean, because she basically finished, but she didn't stick the landing. She didn't stick the landing, you know, like in gymnastics, if you just do a little skip, up, nope. Dock a point there.
You get points off.
So, yeah, I thought that was a very apt response from him. It made sense. And I just can't stand the white parenting going on in this show. She is such a sassy little brat, and he just puts up with it. I'm like, oh my God. I guess there's good reasons for him to just like have patience. She's obviously been through a lot, right? So he gets where she's coming from, but it's still annoying. Like, okay, I understand all that. I get it. But Jesus, Like, just one slap across the face so she stops acting like that. Please, some Asian or black parenting. Please, just a smidgen, because she needs to stop.
Yeah.
I didn't actually feel that way until this episode, if I'm being honest. Like, I didn't feel the like how annoying that was until she kept snapping back at him. I'm like, yo, God.
He's your dad now.
Yeah.
You need to calm down, lady. But I do think this was a nice little arc for her, I guess, or at least for us to kind of see her character. She's someone who's so determined. If it was me, I don't think I would have kept going on that gauntlet for as long as she did. You know, I would have been like, oh, I think...
You're trying to prove yourself.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I think maybe
I feel like I can relate to that. I get really, really, really frustrated. I've hurt myself in gymnastics with that kind of determination. Sometimes you got to take a break, and Gerald's right. Like, sometimes you got to take a step back and just be like, chill, rest on it, sleep, and let your brain figure out some of that nonsense.
Come back tomorrow.
Back to a fresh eyes, fresh spirit.
That's how I feel. Like that's kind of probably what I would have done. I would have got frustrated to a point and then been like, you know what, I'm not progressing right now, so let me just go take a break and then I'll come back, because you know I'm not a teenager.
I am wondering about Yennefer's contract with the show, because I think you're the one that told me that
Emilia Clarke,
this thing where she had to do nudity and whatnot, but then she wrote it into her contract for subsequent seasons that she no longer had to do nudity, except for like one shot where she came out of the burning house or something like that, and her parents saw it. And so we have yet to see a nip. You know what I'm saying? And so I was fully expecting some hardcore nudity in that pool scene, and nothing came. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, they're like covering it up now.
It's just a bunch of sisters having a swim. You know, it's not to get all weird and sexual.
If this is competing with HBO, that would be the prime opportunity to do something like that, is all I'm saying.
Sure.
So there may not be nudity, but goodness, there is a dress. It's like, how low can we make the dress? You know?
I know.
I'm like, goodness me.
How much double-sided tape is holding that together so that her nip-nips don't pop out, you know? But it's a pretty dress, and she looks lovely in it.
Glue at this point. Jesus.
Never coming out of the dress. Yeah. And now, oh wait, no, she had a brand new dress when she was riding the horse, thank God.
I was a little bit surprised that, he looks like Hammond from Jurassic Park, the old white dude who ran the Jurassic Park.
Yes.
But like a tall version of him. Like, that's the thought that hit my mind when he was walking around. I'm like, if they just decided to remake Jurassic Park for some reason, like the original, I would pick this dude because he looks just like him to me. But, maybe that's racist. I don't know. The guy who has no hands, right?
Yeah.
Who has magic hands, I should say. I was a little bit surprised because I was like, so you're able to like conjure magic and stuff anyway? Because I thought that like if you lost your hands, you couldn't do anything for some odd reason. So he's conjuring everything with his wrist, basically. Or his mind.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they have actually said in this show, if you lose your hands, then you can't do magic. Because I know that you didn't really finish watching the show with me, but I started watching Wheel of Time, and you watched a little bit of it with me. And in that, they chopped off the hands.
I got sick.
They couldn't do magic.
I was dealing with recovery from the booster shot. I was like, I can't. Like, so ACHARA finished it without me.
No, I didn't finish it. I have 2 more episodes. But yeah.
No one's counting. All I'm trying to say is that dude approached Yennefer in the hallway, and I was like, is that smart? Like, does anyone do anything smart? Like, why would you do that? He locked himself into her mind there.
Her.
And I was
so
like,
creepy deepy.
People just be walking around this place all the time, like Grand Central frickin' Station, and he just didn't expect anyone to just like walk up and notice that like they're both not saying shit to each other, like in this frozen state, like when people do like the improv in the streets and stuff like that, but they just freeze.
Oh, like a mime?
No, ACHARA KIRK. It's like a group improv thing. It's
like a flash mob.
Flash mob. That's what I was thinking. Like a flash mob. It just, you know what I mean? Like, that's not going to raise any suspicion. And then naturally, Yennefer's basically her mom shows up and like kicks him to the wall. I'm like, what did you think was going to happen, bro? Like, what did you think was going to happen when you put your hand on her shoulder and entered her mind?
Well,
violated her.
Here's the question that I had in that moment. And I wonder if it's just like, dudes be dumb. Because recently, I have someone close to me recently came out and said that they were pregnant, But in fact, all the women in her family had figured it out because she went to a function and didn't drink. And everyone knows that she likes to drink a lot. But then none of the guys put 2 and 2 together. And so here's where I'm going with this. If he managed to touch her and then go inside her mind, if she was still at 100% power, wouldn't she have been able to fight back or use magic back against him? And he didn't once question like, I wonder why it was so easy to get into her mind as if she had no magic. I mean, I don't know, maybe once you get into someone's mind.
Maybe he thought he was that powerful.
Yeah, but I'm like, I would have been asking questions. She's a very, very powerful mage.
Maybe he just thought he was the dope show and she didn't stand a chance against him. And so he locked her up on that chair and
was like, ha ha ha,
your magic's no good here.
Let me have my way with you or whatever. Like,
Maybe
no,
that's what that was
man.
about.
He should have been asking questions. Like, to me, that would have been nearly obvious that she doesn't have any power left. So she's not a threat anymore. But
the American Ninja Warrior thing, I was still a little bit like thrown at the fact that the 3 pillars kept knocking her down. I feel like any fool can see like you don't want to like move too quick, right?
But see, that's the lesson she has to learn because her character, patience is not her strong suit. She wants to like, she's training.
Sure.
And
that's a very good deflection, ACHARA.
No, but it's true.
No,
it's a character thing.
It is a character thing, and you might be right. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I concede. I think I was just so annoyed. I'm like, that seems really stupid.
Yeah,
like, why didn't you just wait a second?
Can't you figure it out? Like, take it easy. Take a breath. Assess. Walk across. You don't need to run.
Yeah.
You can just walk quickly and, confidently, and you'll make it across. But that's not her way. Like, even when she was training with the sack of hay or whatever, she's like, oh, I want to be good now. It's like, you think Geralt got that good in a day? No. That's like years and years and years of training, and he still trains. So,
you know what?
Girl, you need to calm down.
I got to tell you something.
What?
That's how a lot of girls game. I come across like, I'm not good at this right now. This game's stupid. And then they just put the controller down. Like, yo, like, you got to give it a second. You got to learn the curve, Just give up.
This is why I just
too hard.
I just passed my controller to you, and I'm like, you do it, and I'm gonna watch.
ACHARA still doesn't know how to like thumb the camera stick. Like,
it's really hard.
Just take a second to learn it. Just like, it was a nice time pass, I guess.
I'm looking forward to the next episode. I need to know what happens.
I kind of wish the camera wasn't on me so I could like get up and get some popcorn and take a piss in between. Like, the show is very like, it's not the kind of show where it would have my attention 100%. I feel like it's the kind of show where I might get on my iPhone in the middle of it, or maybe have the switch on and kind of like half listen to it. There's something about it that's just not grabbing me like it's grabbing you, or you for that matter. Like, it's not grabbing me the same way as everybody else. It's like, that's cool, It's chill. I could go a week before the next episode, but I won't. I'm just saying, like...
Don't make me wait.
No, I'm not going to I'm not. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to be real with you guys. Like, it's cool, I keep hoping for that moment, that moment that clicks, where it's like, oh my God, this is why everyone's into it.
Like that? I'm waiting for just, like, more action... magic, fire stuff. Sure. Like, I really enjoy all of that stuff, but I feel like it's kind of going on a slow build.
Yeah, I mean...
And we'll get more of that towards the end.
I feel like I got to qualify my statement for some reason. But, like, for me, like, Breaking Bad, from that first episode, I'm like, oh my God, I'm in. Arcane, from the first episode, I'm like, I'm in. And that's fantasy too. Steampunk fantasy, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, there's certain shows where it's just like, it just grabs you right away. And this season, admittedly, is like more interesting to me than the first season. But I'm still not like, I'm waiting for that feeling, To be honest, I haven't even looked at any of the comments yet because I'm so afraid of what people are saying about my feelings about the show. Because I have no idea if they're like just hating on me, like, why are you doing this anyway then, Jaby? Fuck you. I have no idea what people are feeling. I'm not even looking at the comments because you can like celebrate with everybody and look at the comments, or be honest and look away. So anyway, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. That's it for now. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.